Everybody read the minutes?
Yes, sir.
It was a long set, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I'll summarize those for the paper now.
Make a motion to approve.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Alright. Where do you wanna start at?
So number 3, that is for, I know we just did that last week because I used some in Department 10 to get her through this first pay period. So now I need another amendment for the current budget so I can change her spending authority. So I'm taking it out of those line items we were paying Virginia Bay Hospital, and I built the salary and withholdings. So since I have to have some out of general stuff,
Sure.
different funds, I need you guys to do that by resolution to move that spending authority around.
Okay.
So if you guys would do that by resolution.
By a resolution to approve, amend the service area 3. This is Department 23.
Well, it's service area 3, but Department 23 is public health.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Fine. That's my motion.
Second.
By resolution,
Primer, aye.
Deershank, aye.
Seaman, aye. You got it.
Morning, Sheriff. Morning.
well, Ron can.
Okay. MOU,
Number 12.
We will need, which I'll prepare for your next meeting, we'll have an MOU go back to them stating the amounts of the insurance. That was in the bottom of the last MOU. It said we were supposed to communicate with them. I have. We've heard no objections, so we'll, and it didn't go up much. Matter of fact, I think the single plan went down just a touch. And the family plan went up.
Well, we increased the employee share.
Not much.
Not much.
$4. Not much. I'll get the numbers from Haley to make sure we got the right numbers.
okay.
Very good. Need a motion to approve the memorandum of
Yep.
understanding Sheriff's Union?
Yep.
Okay, that's my motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. I presume you signed that, and then see. Use one of the blanks.
That's all you can do.
Okay. What else you got, Haley? I'm about to do the courthouse lawn, them two are really bad.
Yep. So I have for the cruise committee for September 23rd. They're asking to use the courthouse lawn, you know how they set up stuff out front. So there's that one.
Well, wasn't that the one that they were kind of upset about our maintenance tonight?
Yeah, last time that they were driving through the yard, which
Yep.
is kind of a concern when it's pretty dry right now. But
Will the maintenance people tell them, don't be doing that?
possibly, but you guys are the ones that's out
Give them
officially
the
sign
okay
off, so
to
maybe,
use it.
yeah. I don't know that it was even a cruise committee or if it was a vendor. I don't remember what the whole story was.
I believe it was a vendor.
Thought that
No
was.
vehicle traffic on the lawn.
Yes, so
Yeah.
we might maybe need to remind them that when we give them back.
Okay. So I'd make a motion that we approve the use of the courthouse lawn for the Benton Cruise Committee for September 23rd, subject to the fact that there is no vehicle traffic on the courthouse lawn.
Okay.
Second.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then Benton Unlimited would like to use for their Arts and Craft Fest, but it's mainly in the street out there where they close it off.
Okay.
But we've always kind of like asked permission to.
What are those dates?
That is August 26th.
Boomtown.
Yep, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. they'll be done.
Boom Fest.
It's kind of like a flea market, they usually
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
down on the street, but there might be a few things set up in the courthouse.
It's actually grown over the years. There's a lot of stuff down there.
Can I have you,
Right
your
there.
handwriting's a lot better.
Put that.
Cause under, yeah, cause here it says use of courthouse lawn, and then put on the line right underneath it, no vehicles on grass.
Do we need to do that as a,
They want a copy of this back, so
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I mean, do we need to make that amendment on the application?
I think it actually states it in here, if you read through it, but sometimes it just says no animals or vehicles, including but not limited to motorized vehicles, golf carts, and trailers are allowed on the courthouse grounds. So it's already stated in number 12, but
Maybe it needs to be bold.
sometimes a reminder won't work.
yeah, I thought if she writes it right underneath where it's
Yeah.
at.
Maybe we need to put some signage in the courthouse lawn too, and just a little state that says no vehicle traffic.
He's got a note that he wants a copy of that back.
Need a motion to approve Bloomfest?
Yes, I do.
Alright, make that motion for August 26th.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Alright.
Alright, so then number 6, that is I Bailey, our audit firm. We kind of already started doing some of the work last week. So this is just kind of our yearly agreement that they want formally signed and approved, business associate agreement.
Tracy better sign that.
I gotta find the one. Actually, better. I think I have it. And then here's where we would sign.
This first one say how much?
We already did the contract a few months ago.
Okay.
This is just finding the, stating what they're gonna go over and do. But this one doesn't have the actual cost in it,
I don't.
because we already proved that.
Okay.
Need a motion to authorize his signature?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then the ISAC HIPAA program, I reached out to Megan Hall and she reached out to the new HR director, because I thought she should be involved before we go ahead and, for the HIPAA program. But she thought leave it status quo so she gets familiar. So this is just our contract with ISAC for the HIPAA. You know, they provide some of that other stuff and they do that training webinar and that kind of stuff, so, and there is a fee to that one. It is, I think it's the same as last year. $1,750. Cause that might be something too, the HIPAA officer, I think Mona got this as well. And I would think we would want to as a part of the HIPAA. too.
Definitely.
So that, you guys approve that.
Need a motion for that?
I do.
So moved.
That's the another part of what I do.
Morning, Mike.
Gary, you weren't in here earlier when we had a fireworks permit come in. It's for July 8th, since you guys aren't meeting next week. We might just do a quick call-in meeting so that they can have their fireworks permit approved.
We'll do that Wednesday.
Wednesday or Thursday, probably.
Okay.
What is it for?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
But the Watkins celebration must be July 8th, so.
Wednesday at 9.
Does that work for you? You wanna call in and Rick can come in, or
I'll just come in.
so you don't all have to travel for that? As long as it's
Go
just
down
the
to
one,
courthouse.
one thing so far.
Wednesday at 9.
Okay.
And I can make it at the courthouse location, right?
Good. That's the courthouse.
Alright, and then I have 3 liquor licenses. Bloomsbury Bar, Midwest, and Peach Cart. Bloomsbury is for, must be for a year one, looks like. It's their Class C. So it's the alcohol license for the whole year.
Yeah.
And the background checks are all attached to these. Midwest Sips. It must just be a 5-day event from July 15th to the 19th.
We're still have to do one at a time.
Yep. If you want to pass them, you can.
Yep.
And when do you have peach cart?
I just passed it, sorry.
Okay.
From July 18th to 22nd.
That's for Peach Cart.
Yep.
I'll scan that back to you guys when I get back.
Okay, thank you.
Read the dates on this one. Bloomsbury.
No idea.
You should read the dates.
From April 23rd to April 24th, for a whole year.
Yeah.
It is back in.
This is June. Oops. Now makes a motion that we approve Class C alcohol license for Bloomsbury Farm. It's an annual permit.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Then I'll follow up with the one, Class C, retail alcohol licensing for Midwest Sips. And that's for July 15th through the 19th.
Do I have a second?
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 And we have the peach cart. And that's, again, a Class C retail alcohol license, and this is from July 18th through the 22nd. Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Is Ray coming in for number 8?
I don't think so, because that's the one, you guys approved it a few weeks ago, but it wasn't done by resolution.
Oh,
And so when I went back to look, the old Drummer County one, or we always done it by resolution.
Sure.
So I asked him and Ray, and they thought, go ahead and do it by resolution. So to formalize, even though it's already been recorded and approved, we're gonna approve it by resolution.
okay.
So that's what number 8 is. It's basically a resolution and then I'll enter it in the whole 2080 for the minutes.
So you need a formal motion to approve, by resolution, the 2080 agreement with Dubuque County for elections. That's my motion.
Second.
By resolution,
Primer, aye.
Your same time.
Seaman, aye.
And here's the one that we just did for moving that spending authority.
Okay.
I'm going to two, so.
That's for the health.
Health department,
Yep.
yep, because I had to move it from one fund to another.
Good. Secondary roads agreement.
Back in May, you guys approved secondary roads, or parking unit, the contract agreement. Prior to that, when the secondary roads union met, on the signature page that they signed, they were given a summary of what was negotiated. And so in their interpretation, that was just a tentative agreement. They'd never seen the full page contract until a couple weeks ago. Even though I know that Dutton had sent the union that full page document, that's not what was presented to the union. The secondary roads personnel have reviewed it. The only error that they asked to correct on it was Article 24, which is entitled vacation. The sentence that is in that article started out, instead of saying vacation, said holiday shall be governed by section 4.2 of the current version of the Benton County Employee Handbook. Changed the word holiday to vacation because that was the article that I was applying to. And then the only other minor change that was made on that contract is that the last article in the contract, Article 27, which talks about the duration of the agreement and the effective date, was on the page preceding the signature page, so the signature page just will look like blank signatures. The secondary roads personnel were concerned that that could just be inserted into any contract and didn't like the lack of dates that went with that sheet. So that sheet was changed, or that article was moved to that signature page. So really nothing has changed what you agreed to back in May, but the union didn't see the full 15-page document that they at the time, and so they have since looked at it, approved it. I have both the secondary roads personnel that involved with the negotiating team signatures. The union rep yesterday said he would be in town this morning and he would stop by my office and sign it. I haven't seen him yet, but after I get that, I was going to scan it, send it to Chad at Dutton, and we'll have the completed signatures done. But I do have a new title sheet that I would like the chairman to sign. Within the motion, I would let me take that action, but I'm going to tell you that it's not anything different agreement-wise than what we did in May.
So you need a motion to authorize his signature on this.
Correct.
Again. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There is some new back to your website, so be careful.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here's Ray. There goes Ray. Okay, report?
Zoom meeting. This was the last,
Call you back, yeah.
they gave us some, it was the last part of the renewal. And quite honestly, with the phone call, I didn't get to see, eyes on, it'll come out in our minutes. So it was the finishing up the renewal. And then, like I said, that development with Katie. Yeah, so.
Okay. Jerry?
This last week, we had a meeting with the regional board. How's that? Some of the counties are not gonna be represented because the state limited how many people can be on a board. Other than that, there wasn't much.
So are we gonna have representation? We are.
So there's more counties than there can be members? That
Yeah,
That- doesn't make sense.
I know. It's not good. Because, we have really good participation, and there's gonna be counties that are, well, they can sit in the audience, but they can't do nothing.
I wouldn't be very happy.
I wouldn't either. I mean, it's not good. They'll end up taking control, and the people that, like Polk County, they don't have any other counties in that region. It's just Polk County, and they've been short money from the get-go. It's a bad deal.
Sounds like somebody needs to get their head screwed on.
Well, it was a bill, the governor signed it. I'm sorry, but it don't look good to me. They'll end up taking control of the whole thing before it's done.
Got reports, Darcy?
Got a few. Eastern Iowa Housing Trust Fund, I attended that yesterday, Easy Cog. Pretty quiet on the trust fund, but as for Easy Cog, they're looking for more space. They ain't decided what or where or how to do it yet. Costs a lot of money. They don't own nothing, they lease, rent.
And this is in Cedar Rapids.
Yes.
Probably the area they're looking for.
Are they still in that big old warehouse building?
Yes, third floor across from, National Oats. Yes, they actually got technically half the third floor upstairs.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
It's a nice building.
I'm trying to think,
They looking to relocate then?
well, you know how it is, they're used to, the employees are from Cedar Rapids, majority of them, so, you know, they did look at other buildings, of course, other places, and of course, other places you look at, you know, the only office is, that, is on its own, is Karen's, of course. She's got 4 walls and a door. Everybody else has cubicles. So what we went through in this building here, only their cubicles are only 5 footers. So when you stand up, you can look at. So, you know, quite a long discussion about it yesterday, and kind of threw it back at them that, you know, look at more options.
I think there's plenty of space in Cedar Rapids.
Well, that's what I felt there is.
Morning.
So, met with Jim Fleming on Wednesday. The engineer come out, took a look at it. He was gonna take pictures and took readings. And we're gonna go back to Iowa City and have a consultation with the other engineers to figure out what to do to solve the problem.
And it was still running, was it?
Yes.
As dry as it is.
Yeah. So that was, Wednesday. And then Wednesday also, the the shed was delivered to the tower out here.
Rogers, right?
Yep. That's the last building, it's there, it's on the ground. Our Zoom meeting and phone conference did not work yesterday,
At all.
so we did not have anything to more or less update. Landfill, they started on Monday, they're all Cedar Rapids bringing dirt in there.
Right, left 200 loads a day, you said?
150 now, there's not as many trucks. And Tuesday I was also down to the building on Hannah Lake, checked it all out, and they're supposed to pour cement. I don't know if they did, how much, sounded like they're gonna kind of wait till after the holiday weekend,
Sure.
but they're getting it all to grade, getting it to the gravel packed, and floor drains and all that stuff, and the piping in the ground, buried, gravel's in there. It's starting to look good. And then today they were supposed to meet with the septic tank with Matt, who's supposed to come out there.
Okay.
So, and of course, that was this morning, and I'm here, so. Can't do it all.
Well, right. We do go down and say, yeah, that's the hole. Put a tank in there.
So that's about it, so 10:30, close enough.
So, can I make a motion that we go into closed session?
Pursuant to Iowa Code 21.51C.
That would be the code. That is my motion that we go into closed session.
Second.
All in favor?
We're gonna have a roll call vote,
Roll call.
yeah, for a closed session.
Yeah, we'll do that when we get into closed session.
No, roll call to go into closed
Oh, to
session.
go into.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we vote on it.
Okay. Then we'll do a roll call.
Okay. Kramer, aye.
That guy.
Seaman, aye.
Okay, let me know when you got the